Hey, what's up, people? This is for Skyrim. Recently, Bethesda has announced basically that TES, but I'm not talking about Bethesda Game Studios. I'm talking about Bethesda Softworks, which is the publisher. Um, but anyways, they announced a game TES Online. Supposedly, it's supposed to be made by what's the name of the people? I think it's ZeniMax Online or something like that. Hold on, let me see where I'm at. On that Delgard. Let's see, about I'm just trying to see. Oh, I gotta go to find this. Alright, good. So that killed two birds with one stone. I find the place I gotta go to while I'm talking to you guys. But in any case, yeah, so basically I just want to share my thoughts on let me turn the volume down. Sorry guys, it's probably like a little. This is the first time I actually tried this with Morrowind. Let's see how this works with the master. And that didn't do anything. Okay, perfect. Alright, so yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I don't know what I think about that. I mean, I played the MMO. I played the Star Wars The Old Republic for, I'm talking about probably like 2 weeks straight. I'm talking about like almost nonstop. The game was beyond, I call it crack because it's so addicting. I mean, the game was very, very, very addicting. So with that, I actually, I really do think that TES Online is going to be, if not, if no, there you go, I found a place. It's going to be addicting, if not as addicting. Oh, I think I've been in this place. As addicting as the Old Republic. And the reason why I say that is because, you know, the Old Republic was basically what it did was it took the series, the Star Wars series, and it made you believe that the oh shoot, it made you believe that you know that the series was realistic. I mean, that was basically part of the series. It was very believable in every form and fashion. So let's see if I can take this guy out. Wasn't expecting him. Yeah, so you know, I think the same thing is going to happen with TES Online. I really do think that this game is what it's going to do is going to take the Elder Scrolls series and it's going to make you feel like it's the Elder Scrolls series. And I know a lot of people are going to love to go back to Morrowind, you know, to Vardenfell, the island that this game takes place at. I know a lot of people are going to want to go back to, you know, the area, explore it, you know, become a part of it. And I'm pretty sure, you know, it's a lot of things, a lot of places people want to see from the series in general. Like me personally, I want to see Valenwood. I want to see Elsewhere. Well, Elsewhere, I thought it was just a desert environment, but come to find out, it also has jungles too, and I didn't know that. And I love the jungles. I think that's one of the best environments in a video game because so much stuff can happen. There's a whole bunch of randomness that can happen in a jungle environment. So I you know, I welcome that. And one of the main things I wonder, what am I supposed to be getting from here? Says that a journey to the south. Okay, let me go back to Spy Master. I've done a little errand for her. She wants me to retrieve a skull. Oh, the skull. I remember the skull. All right. So yeah. I really. But what the thing is, the thing about it is, it's two things that I don't like about this MMO coming out. Yes, I love that Bethesda Game Studio is not making this game, so that gives me hope for the Elder Scrolls 6. And speaking about the Elder Scrolls 6, I personally predict that the Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be coming out probably 2015. And the reason why I say that is I predict that this year, December of this year, Fallout 4 will be announced. Next year, Fallout 4 will be released. I think this is a skull. right, let me see if it says I've got the score. Blah 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 blah. She mentioned. Oh well, I got it anyway. Um, Hold on, let me just check if this is the right score. Maybe it's more. Well, look. Hope you guys don't find this annoying, but this is Morrowind. I mean, I don't know any TES fan that doesn't like Morrowind, so I know you guys wouldn't mind just watching a little bit of gameplay. But in any case, yeah. So, 2000 this December, um, what's it called? Fallout 4 will be announced, right? 2013, Fallout 4 is released. 2 years from that, so which is basically, let's say, let me see. 2013 Fallout comes out. What they'll do is they'll wait a year. So 14, Fallout 4 comes out. 14 basically is going to be the year that TES 6 is announced, and the next year I'm predicting that TES 6 is going to come out. And I pretty much think that if they announce Fallout 4 this year, then that means that Fallout 4 is pretty much almost done. Like, they don't really need any more development time, with that much development time, meaning that they'll start developing TES 6 next year, which is 13, 14, and then now that's 2 years. I don't know, maybe 3 years, maybe 16. But you know, that's just pretty much how Bethesda moves. I think I got to go back about more to give this thing off. That's just how Bethesda moves and how they do their stuff. And you know, going back to the TS Online, I think that's going to be like the filler. So when the Fallout games comes out, so let's say Fallout 4, when the Fallout games comes out, then you'll still have this TES Online, which is the Elder Scrolls game, to play while you're waiting for the next official TES game to come out, which is the Elder Scrolls 6. And I mean, I just love the fact, I don't know if I said this already, but I love the fact that we're going to get to explore everywhere. Like, you know, every single, basically, part province of the Elder Scrolls, you know. It's going to be good. I'm curious to see what kind of monsters we're going to fight, because I never looked at the Elder Scrolls as, you know, one of those types of game that has a bunch of monsters and creatures to fight. And the reason why I mention that is because it's pretty important to have monsters in your game, for the simple fact that it's an MMO. And if it's an MMO, you gotta have a lot of stuff to fight to keep you interested. Now, in the Old Republic, it has a lot. I'm talking about a lot. It's probably the most I've ever seen in a video game. That was my first MMO I've ever played. But it has a lot of creatures to fight. You know, pretty much every creature that you ever even thought of that has anything to do with Star Wars, it's in that game. So I'm not sure if it's going to capture me to the point that, oh my God, you know, I don't need any other Elder Scrolls game. This is the only Elder Scrolls game for me. I don't think it's going to be to that point, but I think what it will do is it'll make me want to, you know, experience what it has to offer. Now, I do understand that the TS lore is going to be involved. Supposedly, it's supposed to be like way before any of the Elder Scrolls games. So that's good because it has nothing to do with the, you know, the games that came out or the games that's coming in the future. You know, this is stuff that already happened, and that's a good thing. You know, because if you miss out on it, it's not a huge thing. If you miss out on it, it's not a bad thing if you miss out on it because it's stuff that already happened. You know, you can read that in the books in the Elder Scrolls games. So, supposedly it's supposed to be about Molag Bal trying to take over the pretty much all of the provinces, and so I guess somebody has to stop it. But I think what you'll lose in the MMO is that your sense of You are so and so. Like in this game, you are the Neverine. So, um, you know what? I don't even need to. I'll just do this. Yeah. Oh, now you want to come down. And in Oblivion, you are the Grand Champion of Citadel. And in Skyrim, you are the Dragonborn. You feel special. You feel like you're that one important person in this world. Now, like I say, in the new game, I don't feel like he'll be like that because you thinking even if they was to make you feel that way, in the back of your mind, you're like, oh yeah, I'm just the same as all these other millions of people that's playing the game. I'm playing the same story and all of that. But I feel like if they do it the way that Star Wars: The Old Republic does it, I feel like they could actually kind of pull that off. Cause the way the Old Republic does it, they do make you feel like you are special and this is your story and stuff like that. Even though a lot of like whoever plays your class, like let's say if you was playing a Sith Warrior, if you was playing a Sith Warrior, I think I go to the Mages Guild, then basically, uh, your story is going to be the same as anybody else that plays a Sith Warrior. But you still feel they do so much of a good job that they do make you feel that way. They make you feel good. So let me go ahead and drop this off. Very good. Tell me about that. Um, but in any case, you guys, I think I pretty much said what I had to say. Do I think it's a gimmick? No. Do I think it's going to be better than any Elder Scrolls game that ever came out? No. But I think it'll be a good addition to the series and open up some lore and let you actually see all of the lands of Tamriel. I think that's the main selling point, to actually have like a what do you call it? Pretty much not in I don't want to say encyclopedia. I can't think of the word for it, but like pretty much the archive of all of Tamriel. So when you load that game up, you can see the whole Tamriel, and I think that's the main selling point to me personally. So you guys, let me know what you think about it. What would you like to see? What features? How would you like the combat to be? Oh yeah, real quick, I don't know how the combat is going to be. It may be similar to every other MMO where you have like skills and stuff. Even though it's kind of funny if they do it that way, because how many skills can a warrior have? Unless they use it like the whole kill move thing. If they use the kill move, aspect from Skyrim, then that may be a good thing. Like, one of the abilities that you'll have is, decapitation. Another one would be so and so. So maybe they'll go that route. But in any case, you guys let me know what you guys think. And I guess I'll talk to you later in another video. Peace.